Today, we're diving into how data is completely flipping the world of marketing on its head. We're going to see how businesses are moving away from just gut feelings and instead are making decisions that are almost guaranteed to work. It's all about turning pure guesswork into predictable growth. Okay, so first things first, let's set the stage. In the business world, the stakes are incredibly high. Every single decision matters. For years and years, so many of those big calls were based on intuition or past experience and maybe, just maybe, a little bit of luck. But let's be real, in today's market, that's just not going to cut it anymore.
I mean, just think about that for a second. It's not always a lack of skill or talent that causes failure. It's just being unable to make a decision. This quote absolutely nails the problem that data-driven marketing is here to solve. It helps get rid of that paralysis that comes from not knowing what to do.
And this slide lays it out perfectly. It really shows the two different worlds. Over on the left, you've got the old school way. Big, broad campaigns based on what we think our customers might like. And on the right, you have the new way. Super targeted strategies that are built on a solid foundation of facts that tell us what will work. It's a total game changer.
So what is this new way exactly? What do we even call this huge shift that's happening across pretty much every industry you can think of? Well, at its core, it's known as data-driven decision-making, or DDDM for short. The definition itself sounds simple, right? Making decisions based on data instead of just intuition. But the impact, it's absolutely profound. It's all about treating those gut feelings for cold, hard facts and letting the data lead the way.
And you might be asking, why is this happening right now? Well, it's because we've all changed. As customers, our expectations are totally different. We expect brands to just get us. We tune out all that generic, one-size-fits-all noise. And we pay attention to experiences that feel like they were created just for us. But does all this personalization actually make a difference to the bottom line? You bet it does. The numbers really do speak for themselves. Companies that get this right, that use data to tailor experiences, see their revenue jump by 5 to 15%. Just think about how Netflix knows exactly what you want to watch next. That's a straight line from data to dollars. So how does this all work? What's going on behind the curtain? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the key technologies that really make this whole thing run. To make it easy, let's just follow a single customer's journey. All right, let's kick things off with artificial intelligence, or AI. So imagine you're online shopping for a new pair of running shoes. Think of AI as the super smart personal shopper. It's overseeing your entire experience to make sure everything, from the ads you see to the products you're shown, is perfectly tailored to you. Okay, so how does that AI personal shopper get so smart? Well, that's where machine learning, or ML, comes into play. If AI is the brain, ML is the part that's constantly learning. It's digging through your past purchases, your browsing history, and it's smart enough to notice, hey, this person prefers trail running shoes from this one particular brand.
But where is it getting all of that information? That's the real magic of big data analytics. It's not just looking at your history. It's sifting through massive amounts of info from millions of other runners, their product reviews, the running routes they share on apps, what they post on social media, all to find hidden patterns that help predict what you're going to love next.
Now, all this amazing tech is pretty useless if the company doesn't know what's actually working, right? This is the job of marketing analytics. These are the tools that measure everything, keeping an eye on things like return on investment and conversion rates. They tell the company if that specific shoe recommendation actually led you to buy it, so they can constantly tweak and improve. And finally, all of this leads to what feels like a marketing crystal ball: predictive analytics. By crunching all of that historical data, it lets brands stop just reacting to what you did yesterday and start proactively shaping what you'll do tomorrow. It's how they know to send you an email about the newest model of your favorite shoe 6 months from now, right when your old ones are probably getting worn out. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so we've got the concepts down. But just how big is this whole movement, really? Let's take a look at a few charts that show just how explosive the growth in this field has truly been. Just look at this, seriously. This chart shows the number of academic papers published on data-driven marketing. It's not just a gradual increase, it is a straight-up vertical explosion. The curve just rockets upwards in the last few years. And that tells you something really important. This isn't just some passing trend. It's a fundamental, permanent shift.
And this revolution isn't just happening in one part of the world. As you can see from this map, it is a truly global movement. From the big research hubs in the US and China to the major business centers in India and the UK, companies all over the planet are jumping on board and harnessing the power of data.
Now this one, yeah, I know it looks a little complicated at first glance, but it tells a really beautiful story about how everything we've talked about is connected. It's a network map of the key terms from all that research. You don't have to read every single word, just notice how central decision-making, big data, and AI are. They're not separate ideas, they are a deeply interconnected ecosystem where each piece makes the others stronger.
So, after seeing all that, what does it all mean for the future of marketing? Let's boil it all down to the most important thing you need to remember.
When you get right down to it, the benefits here are just crystal clear. Data-driven marketing gives you laser-like precision in your targeting. It makes everything more efficient. And most importantly, it lets businesses connect with their customers on a much deeper level by actually anticipating what they need. And the result of all that? Well, it's pretty simple. More effective campaigns and a much healthier bottom line. And this all leaves us with one final and I think really fascinating question to think about for the future. As all these incredible automated tools become even smarter and more powerful, the real challenge is going to be finding that perfect sweet spot, that perfect balance between the awesome analytical power of the machine and that essential, irreplaceable spark of human creativity.